the score then, Tony?
2 IC1s on a motorbike wearing helmets, 1 tall, 1 medium. Got away with £500 after threatening the cashier. Wasn't too particular where he put his hands either.
St Tuesday just round the corner. Best get yourself checked out.
She the only witness, sir?
Yeah, afraid so.
Cheers, Tony. See you back at the Nick.
Sarge.
Just a small inquiry, Dave, since you're still in the building.
Yeah, the painter had a flat.
Yeah, well, when it's fixed, I'd like you to check out a couple of 584s for me.
Oh, yeah?
15 minutes ago, a Jane Price came in here to report her husband Dan missing. He's been gone a week, but they only got married a month ago.
Right.
A month ago, a Carol Price reported her son missing. His name is Dan. But he's down here as single and living at home with his mum.
Same bloke?
Well, same name, Daniel Price, same description. Anyway, check it out, will you? I suggest you go and talk to the mother first. That's 86 Chiswick Avenue.
Well, it's obvious what happened.
Is it?
Yeah. This Dan bloke obviously can't stand living with his mum, so he bogs off and gets married without telling her. After a month, it all goes horribly wrong, and he does a runner from that as well.
Just check it out, will you, Sherlock?
Thanks, Sarge.
You're very welcome.
Afternoon. Sorry to bother you. We understand that a Carol Price lives here. This is 86 Chiswick Avenue, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Mum? Mum?
What is it?
It's the police. You better come in.
Your name's not Dan, is it?
Yeah, it is. Why?
Is there something wrong?
Mrs. Price, our records show that you reported your son missing a month ago.
Oh, no, I forgot. I'm sorry.
What'd you do that for?
Well, you've been gone a week and I hadn't heard a word from you.
Just fancied a break.
When did your son come back, Mrs. Price?
6 days ago. I am sorry, and I've got round to telling you he'd come home.
Right. Only now your wife's reported you missing, Mr. Price.
Helen? Why on earth would Helen want to report him missing?
Your wife's name's Helen?
Yeah.
Not Jane?
Helen and Dan have been separated for a year. I keep telling him to get a divorce.
Do you mind not telling everyone about my private life?
Well, we've been given to understand that it was a Jane Price who reported you missing.
Jane?
Well, it's been a bit of a cock-up if you ask me. He's married to Helen. Helen Rogers as was. And Helen would report him missing. She couldn't care less.
We've just got this back from the petrol station security cameras. Lunchtime today, this is. What is he doing to her?
He's a nasty piece of work. Poor cashier's more upset about being molested than anything else.
Rings a bell. 1 tall, 1 medium build, both wearing crash helmets.
Sounds like the same mob that knocked 7 bells out of Ranjit Singh at that off-licence last week.
Joe Craig.
Could be.
Who?
3 or 4 years back, there was a series of robberies where women were touched up and men, particularly Asian men, were assaulted. Well, we got this guy Craig for it, but a jury wouldn't convict.
Do you think this Craig might be responsible for Ranjit Singh's off-licence as well?
I'll put money on it.
Well, in that case, let's get Mr. Singh in, have him look at a few photos and see if he can pick out Craig.
Don't mind me, Mum. She does worry a bit. I'm sorry you got put to so much trouble.
Well, maybe you should have gone off without saying anything.
I went to the lakes for holiday. She gets a bit overbearing at times, you know, treats me like a kid. I should have phoned, but you know how it is.
Yeah, sure.
You enjoy your job, do you?
Well, it has its moments.
Yeah, I should have done something like you. Protect the public, go undercover and nick villains. I bet it's rewarding.
Well, why didn't you then?
I opted for safety. I sell futures. There's money in it, but it's not half as exciting as what you do.
I don't know about that. You've no idea why this Jane woman would say she's married to you?
I don't think I know any women called Jane.
So much I'm not married to him. Why would you think I was making it up?
No. We didn't think you were making it up, Mrs. Price. We just had to check, that's all. Anyway, thanks very much for your help.
Have you found him? Only if you have, you should tell me, shouldn't you?
Not if he doesn't want to be found, no.
Look, I'm worried about him. He's got no one else. His parents are dead. He's got no brothers or sisters.
All we can tell you at the moment, Jane, is not to worry. Nothing's happened to Dan.
So, Dan's a bigamist. Doesn't surprise me. I've been wanting to divorce the little rat for some time, but I can't afford to.
OK, Helen, so when did you marry Dan?
2 years ago. It didn't even last 9 months. Have you met him?
Yeah, we met him, yeah.
He's 10 years younger than me. He swept me off my feet. He was good looking, charming, had money. At least I thought he had money. I thought he had a responsible job.
He works on the futures market, right?
No, that's the point. He didn't have a job. He just disappeared completely, did a runner. The next thing I know, I've got his creditors knocking on my door, including a very unpleasant character called Joe Craig.
Joe Craig?
Do you know him?
Yeah, we do. Been trying to put him away for years.
I was assaulted twice in 3 months when Dan left. The second time I ended up in the hospital. I told the bloke I didn't know where Dan was, but he wouldn't believe me.
What's her name? Jane Price! She's in there!
Jane! She's on the floor, I think she's unconscious.
Sierra Oscar from 561. Urgent message. Ambulance required at 41 Elcott Gardens.
Well, thanks very much for your help. We'll be in touch.
Yeah, OK.
561 from Sierra Oscar. Really assault at 41 Elcott Gardens. Ambulance on way. Please confirm victim is Jane Price.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Sierra Oscar from 561. The part index of a car seen leaving the scene by the neighbour has the letters November Tango Hotel, possibly preceded by the number 0. Assailant's description is IC1 male, 6 feet to 6'2", medium build, age mid-30s.
You know the description Debbie just gave out fits Joe Craig.
Oh, yeah. And about 1,000 other blokes in Sunhill.
Yeah, but if 1,000 other blokes got reason to be looking for Dan Price.
Aye, aye.
Hello, Dan.
All right, mate.
This your motor, then?
No, it's my mate Jerry's here.
You getting off somewhere, are you?
Not exactly. I'm taking Jerry up the airport and bringing his car back for him. But stupid thing won't start. Now, of all times. Typical, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
The flight's in about 2 hours, isn't it?
Something like that.
I'm afraid you're going to have to get yourself another chauffeur, Jerry. Dan won't be able to do it.
Yeah, if you ever get it started, I'd recommend a minicab myself.
Hey? Why won't I be able to do it?
Because we're nicking you for bigamy, my son.
There you go.
Yep, I'll hang on.
This could be Craig.
Could be a million people.
It's Craig's MO. It's the same as the robbery at the petrol station.
The trouble is, as far as we know, Craig gave this sort of thing up long since.
Look how he's kicking Mr. Singh. Now, that is unnecessary. Craig had a thing about Asians.
But Mr. Singh had a go, that's why he's kicking him.
4 women cashiers reported being molested when those robberies took place 3 years ago.
Craig's respectable these days.
Well, I don't know. Perhaps he's got a shortage of lending capital.
Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Singh. I look forward to seeing you. Bye now. Right, Jim. Let's see if your theory stands up. Mr. Singh's on his way in now.
I know I'm a bit of a Bert when it comes to women, but I didn't think there was any harm in marrying Jane.
Well, you might have told her you were already married.
Well, I didn't want to put her off. I fell madly in love with her, you know, love at first sight and all that. I didn't want to lose her.
So, you told your mum you were in the Lake District when you went off to marry Jane, yeah?
Yeah, well, Mum does not approve of my women. She wet buckets at my first marriage, and not because she was happy for me.
And you didn't think anyone would get hurt, no?
Well, Ellen didn't care.
How do you think Jane's going to feel when she finds out?
You know Helen's put in a complaint, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I can see why. I never knew she'd been lent on. Why did she tell me?
And now Jane.
I'm really sorry.
You owe money, don't you, Dan?
Yeah, I've had a run of bad luck recently. See, women want things. They want nice things. I have to get them nice things. But I'm never in debt when I stay at my mother's. I mean, you don't have to impress your mum, do you?
Who do you owe money to?
Guy called Joe Craig. You know him, do you?
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
It was Joe Craig who had Helen assaulted.
Yeah, I suppose. And it was Craig who attacked Jane. I feel terrible. Maybe I could help.
What do you mean?
You could use me as bait.
Really?
Yeah. I go round to Craig's place, right? And then you could stick a microphone on me, you know, like they do in the films, and I could get him to admit it.
Yeah, and you could get hurt. Besides, Craig pays other people to do his violence for him.
Look, I'm a good customer of Craig's. I always pay him back, even if I'm a bit late. I owe him £2 grand, so he's going to open the door to me, isn't he?
So you want to go in there, wired up and get some sort of confession out of him, yes?
Yeah, I've got to make it up to the girls. I feel terrible about what's happened to him. Enough's enough, you know?
We'll have to put it to a senior officer.
And I'll tell you another thing and all. I've heard Craig's going back to doing a bit of villainy on the side, just to keep his hand in, you know what I mean? See, he can't resist it. It's in his blood. Come on, guys, you've got to let me help you out. It'll be a laugh.
The thing is, sir, we think Dan really wants to make amends.
And it could be a chance to put Craig away.
And this Dan thinks Craig is doing a bit of villainy again, does he?
Yes.
But he could be making it up.
Well, there is that, sir, yes. But Craig is in the frame for assault. Dan could help us to nail him.
Well, on the other hand, we don't want to be putting a member of the public in danger, bigamist or no bigamist.
Stills, he needs to do this, sir. He screwed up the lives of 2 women. Look, 2 wives, one in Tallow Road, the other in Elcott Gardens. Both have been assaulted, probably by Craig, all because this Dan ran up huge debts.
2 wives in the same borough. A bit cavalier, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
All right. I suggest you bail him and then see what Mr. Deakin thinks of the idea.
I opened the door and he just burst in. Big bloke, 6'2". He went berserk when I told him that Dan had gone missing and started smashing the place up. When I tried to stop him, he went for me.
Anything else?
I saw him get into a blue car, but I was so scared I just shut the door. And then I passed out.
Jane, did you get any of the registration?
I remember the first letter, because it was D, as in D for Dan. And then the number 1. But that's all.
It's okay, Jane, don't worry about it.
Can anyone tell me what's happened to my husband? Your colleague said he was all right, but no one will tell me where he is. I'm worried. I've only been married a month. And now something feels terribly wrong.
Jane Price got the first 2 digits of the index, Delta 1. She also confirmed that the car was blue. The other witness got part of the index plate as well. November Tango Hotel.
Yeah, OK, Debbie, we're only missing 2 digits. Just stand by. Right, there are 7 cars of that combination. 2 in London, 1 in Bronte Road, Richmond, the other Tallow Road, Canley.
Doesn't Dan Price's first wife live in Tallow Road?
You pose as a stockbroker, Dan.
Well, only to girlfriends.
You told me that you worked in futures.
Yeah, well, it's only to impress people. I don't gain anything by it. I mean, I wouldn't do anything illegal.
You got married without being divorced. That's illegal.
Yeah. Well, it's hardly armed robbery, is it?
Have you always earned your living from gambling?
Last 3 years, yeah. I sold insurance before that.
And you've heard that Joe Craig's been up to a bit of thieving and you'd like to help us catch it.
I want to make it up to Helen and Jane and then see if I can make a fresh start.
What exactly have you heard about Craig?
Well, I can't be certain, right? But I've heard mentioned a couple of off-licences.
Heard from who?
Oh, it's just gossip, you know. Some bloke who knew Craig was after me.
And do you know why Craig's gone back to his old habits? He gone broke or something?
I shouldn't think so. You see, Craig's the kind of bloke who loves the danger. Smell of blood gets him going. I mean, money lending to him's like driving a bus when he used to be a fighter pilot.
Of course, if you help us put Craig away, you won't have to pay him back the money you owe him, will you? At least not for now.
Hang on. I'm not setting him up. I want to help out. If I go in there, right, wired up, Craig might say a couple of things he shouldn't in the heat of the moment. To be honest, I find the prospect of being part of a police operation quite exhilarating.
Dave? Excuse us a minute.
What do you reckon? Well, he wouldn't be the first name on my team sheet, but it's a great opportunity to nab Craig. I think he's genuine.
Of course, we could be dealing with the fantasies of a bloke who's excited at the prospect of playing secret agent.
Well, the assault on those 2 women weren't fantasies, so were they?
All right, but I want Ranjit Singh to do an ID first. Daniel, thanks very much for your offer of help. We might well take you up on that. I have to warn you that you might be placing yourself in some danger.
Oh, well, I'm offering, Inspector. No one's coercing me. It'd be like a cleansing.
Yes, well, it won't be today because I'm short-staffed and we've got some other jobs on, but thanks anyway.
Oh, that's all right. I'm not going anywhere. Contact me at my mum's whenever you're ready.
Yeah, well, we've got your number. We'll be in touch if it goes ahead.
What do you mean if? I'm looking forward to this. It'll be a riot.
All right, take it easy, Dan. Don't get too excited.
Come on, Dave. Persuade the boss man and let me have a go.
We'll be in touch. You want to make amends, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, why don't you pay Jane a visit down at St Hugh's? Make a clean breast of things.
Yeah. Good point, Dave. I better. This is going to be a hard one.
Good luck.
Dave?
Sir?
The address of Dan Price's first wife, it was Tallow Road?
Yes, sir.
Well, it's possible the car used in the assault on Jane Price belongs to a woman who lives in Tallow Road. A Bryony Mason, number 38, flat 4.
Same block of flats.
Bit of a coincidence, isn't it?
Come off it, George.
Well, why not? Helen hears about Jane and she's jealous. I don't think she was too happy when we told her that Dan had married again, despite the fact.
So she sends someone around to sort Jane out?
You got a better theory, have you?
Yeah, it's called Joe Craig.
Oh, no. You've not come round to tell me Dan denies being married to me, have you?
Not exactly, Helen, no. We understand a Bryony Mason lives here.
Yeah, flat 4. But you're out of luck, I'm afraid. I'm off to meet her in Leicester Square. We're going to see a film.
Right. Do you know if she owns a blue Escort with a registration number D150NTH?
Yeah, she does. Why? What's happened?
Could you tell us whether she was driving that car today?
No, she goes to work on public transport. It's in the garage anyway for a service.
Was it in the garage this afternoon?
Yeah, it's been there 3 days. Poor Bryony's going frantic. She loves that car.
You wouldn't happen to know which garage, would you?
Yeah, I do. I recommended it. It's on Hoxton Road.
You use it?
Me? I don't have a car. We used to, though, when Dan was here. He used that garage a lot.
I'm sorry, Inspector. None of these are the men who attacked me.
OK, well, thanks anyway. He was as close to the robbers in the off-licence as he is to that photo of Craig now, and there's not a semblance of recognition.
Yes, I know.
Nothing.
Well, perhaps the attack impaired his memory.
No, it doesn't matter if it did. Still leaves us with no evidence.
What about this bloke who owes Craig money?
One Dave Quinnan nicked for bigamy.
Hasn't he offered to help?
I think he wants to star in his own movie.
Who had access to the vehicle?
What, Bucks and Bryony's?
Miss Mason's, yes.
Steve Baker. He was fixing her up. He reckoned he was on a bit of a promise, but then Steve's not too bright. He bogged off for 2 hours at lunchtime and thought I wouldn't notice. Look, hang on, I'll see if he's there for you. Oi, Steve! Have you got a couple of minutes?
You got some pressing business somewhere, Steve?
Look, I don't know no Joe Craig, and I never did know assault.
Oh, come off it. You drove Bryony Mason's car to Jane Price's between 3:30 and 4 this afternoon.
I was at work.
Your boss said you took it for a test drive. And Bryony Mason's car was seen outside Jane Price's house at the time of the assault.
Look, we know you didn't mean to hurt Jane, but forensics going to show that you were there.
All right. I was looking for Dan. He owes money. Only his birthday done a bunk a week ago. I lost my rag. He said he'd pay today, see?
So did Joe Craig send you round there?
I don't know no Joe Craig.
Oh, really? So who does Dan owe the money to, you?
Yeah.
How much?
A few hundred.
And since when has a garage mechanic been rich enough to double up as a moneylender, eh?
Dan owes about £2,000. You're not going to be out lending money like that.
You don't have to be frightened of Craig.
Look! I don't know this bloke. I'm confident the assault and I ain't saying any more than that.
I don't understand. You must have more photographs to look at.
Certain procedures we have to follow, Mr. Singh. If you're willing to look at more photos, then we have to do it at Scotland Yard.
I'll look at as many photos as you like. How else are we going to catch him? When?
We'll arrange a date and time, Mr. Singh, don't worry.
Don't try and intimidate Jane Price either.
You're right, comedian, you know that?
I'll do my best.
That's him. That's him. That's a murder!
All right, pack it in.
Mr. Singh! Hey, Mr. Singh!
Pack it in, OK?
Do you know anything about a robbery at an off-licence belonging to a Mr. Ranjit Singh?
No.
Really? There was a robbery at a petrol station today. Lunchtime. I hear you had rather a long lunch break.
So what? I was in the pub.
Anyone vouch for that?
It doesn't.
We can check it out.
Not that we need to, Jeff. See, because Steve here went round to Jane Price's because Dan owes him some money. But you're not a moneylender.
Oh, you're a garage mechanic.
And since you say that you don't know or work for Joe Craig, and since Mr. Singh says it was you who robbed the off-licence, it follows that your accomplice was Dan Price.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's why Dan owes you money. He went off with the takings.
And you went around later to collect, as arranged.
That's rubbish.
He's been staying at his mum's this past week.
You what?
He's ripped you off. Don't go protecting him. So what happened? Dan get into so much debt that he resorted to robbery? And he conned you into going along with him? You, the nice friendly mechanic that he used to know? You've no idea how much he stitched you up. You even look a bit like Joe Craig.
I don't know a Joe Craig.
Whose idea was it to molest the women?
What woman?
The cashier this morning, for a start.
It wasn't mine.
So you admit you were there?
Oh, no, I mean... It was his idea. He told me to touch him up.
Who's he, Steve? Tell us his name.
Dan said touching him up would make the police think of someone else.
Dan Price was your accomplice?
Yeah. He said he'd keep all the money safe till today, divide it all in one go.
All the money? How many jobs have you done, Steve?
You asked for him to be taken into consideration. It will help you.
5. 2 petrol stations, 2 off licences and a mini-mart. Danny said we had nearly 1,500 quid.
Interview terminated at 19:19. Look after the tapes, will you, Boulter? Dave, you're with me.
Gov? What's happening?
When you went to nick Dan Price, what was he doing? Was he just sort of sitting there quietly watching the telly?
No, actually, he was just about to take a friend of his to the airport.
Was he?
Yeah, only the car wouldn't start. Why?
I bet he was dead chuffed you only went there to nick him for bigamy. Come on. I'm Detective Inspector Deakin from Sun Hill. This is...
Yes, I've met this young man before. Hello. Did you manage to get the missing persons mix-up sorted? I am sorry.
Mrs. Price, we're looking for your son.
Did you manage to get hold of Helen?
Mrs. Price, is Dan here?
No, I'm afraid you've missed him. He's just taken a flight to Spain. Just made a killing on the stock market, the little devil.